Play Ingram hits game winner to propel Lakers in Philly 256. Joel Embiid scores a gamma-high 33 points, but it wasn't enough as Brandon Ingram sinks the game-winning three, part of a 21-point night, in the Lakers' 107,104 victory. 256,157 AMETPHILADELPHIAA buzz began circulating in one corner of the Wells Fargo Center, the type of commotion that usually pops up when there's a fight in the stands. This, though, wasn't a skirmish. Instead, it was Lava Ball egging on a battle, waving his arms and provoking Philadelphia 76ers fans to keep booing him from his box suite where he and his family sat. Philadelphia has a new enemy, and that's the Ball family. Lonzo loves to be booed, said Lava, who insists he was doing it to fire up his son. Booing Lonzo Ball just about every time he dribbled the ball and then going at it with Lava. Sixers fans had the center feeling as lively as it has been in years. And the play on the court was just as electric. The Los Angeles Lakers built a 16-point, third-quarter lead and led by 15 with 11 minutes, 15 seconds to go, only to squander with under 3 minutes remaining. But with a game tied at 104,104, Ball drove right baseline before finding a wide-open Brandon Ingram for a game-winning three-pointer with 0.8 of a second remaining to lift the Lakers to a 107,104 victory. Play Lonzo Ball kicks the ball out to Brandon Ingram, who makes the three-pointer to power the Lakers to a win over the 76ers. It was the first game-winning three-pointer by the Lakers since then Lakers guard D'Angelo Russell's three against the Timberwolves in April. The Lakers' 915 also snapped a 5-game losing streak by upsetting the Sixers 13-11 in a thriller that had you wishing that these two up-and-coming teams of the future played each other a lot more than just twice a season. Brandon Ingram's game-winning three was the first for the Lakers since D'Angelo Russell left Los Angeles. Rob Cargotty really took a big step as far as winning in a tough, that environment out there was awesome, said head coach Luke Walton, whose team finally curbed its turnover problem with just 3 turnovers in a frantic fourth quarter. It felt like a playoff game with how loud it was. But our guys did a great job of staying composed even once we started bleeding some points and finding a way to win that game. Ben Simmons finished with his third triple-double, with 12 points, 15 assists and 13 rebounds, while Joel Embiid scored 16 of his 33 points in the fourth quarter to nearly lead the Sixers all the way back. But Ball nearly had a triple-double of his own, with 10 points, 8 assists and 8 rebounds to go with 4 blocks and 3 steals. Ingram scored 21 points, grabbed 7 rebounds and had 6 assists to go with his first game winner of the season. And Julius Randle was terrific down the stretch, scoring 10 of his 16 points in the fourth, giving Embiid and the Sixers fits off pick and rolls. I pulled him out. Every time I pull him out he gets pissed off, Walton said of sitting Randle midway through the fourth. I pulled him out for a quick minute, put him back in and he uses that anger. He used that anger pretty well. I just hope he never catches on to it. The Lakers and Sixers have a lot of catching up to do to the best teams in the league, but their encounters this season have proved, if nothing else, that these two teams play some entertaining basketball against one another, and that the future is bright for both franchises. Because the Lakers and Sixers played their 2 regular season games against each other before the new year, the NBA will likely have to wait another year before it gets to see this year's NOS 1 and 2 draft picks face each other. Ball did not get to play against top pick Markelle Fultz because of Fultz's shoulder injury. Ball had one of his worst games of the season when the Lakers lost to the Sixers in Los Angeles on November 15. He shot 1 for 9 overall, including 0 for 6 from three-point range, and had just 2 points, 2 assists and 5 rebounds in a nationally televised game. Ball was so disappointed in his play, he went to the team's practice facility hours after that game to shoot instead of his usual routine at home of rewatching the game. This time around, Ball played much better. Booed in the first half almost every time he touched the ball, Ball flirted with his third career triple-double. He had 10 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks and 3 steals through the first 3 quarters alone. I knew it was going to be like that, Ball said of the booing from the Sixers fans. The crowd was crazy. When they called our names they were going after us. He added, last time we played Philly in LA I just washed it away. Simmons and Ball both put their similar mentality on display by passing first, rebounding and preferring to not shoot from the perimeter. First off, his size at the point guard position. You don't see that, and he knows his game," Ball said. "He doesn't let anybody tell him to get away from his stuff.